Hello there. If you're seeing this, congratulations, because I won't be having a mental breakdown today. I've switched users. I've done the thing again. Same for Sonic.8. You know, the Homrack of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've done the same thing here. So yeah. But if you're not seeing this, then I'm an idiot because I deleted it before it finished uploading, and I'm currently having a mental breakdown. Okay, yeah, I won't have that big of a reaction, no. So yeah, whatever. Let's just get on with it before things get any worse with my life.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, yeah, I've started the game over completely fresh on a different user, and yeah.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
Probably because your mom fat.
When Stanley came...
Wait, what happens if I restart? Please don't screw it over. I've done this much work just to get over here. Please.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time. Maybe Stanley would never pick up the bucket. A lonely bucket, lonely and miserable and Stanley-less.
Is the narrator trying to imply that the bucket is nothing without Stanley? What if there is an ending in here where, like, what if there's a secret ending in here where, like, the bucket and Stanley get married or something? Like, what if that actually happened?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley, pick up the bucket.
No, I don't want to. Screw the bucket. I don't want it.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? It was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Okay, guess you're no longer gonna tell me to pick up his stupid bucket? Ever the end is never the end is never the end is loading. I couldn't read the rest.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Okay, guess you're not gonna keep telling me to pick up the bucket. Let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so I've started the game over. How do I get the epilogue? Because that's what I want to show. Whatever. There's a few endings that I want to show.
This is the story of a man.
So I want to show you something here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Come on.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find
Shut
the
up.
place of his co-workers.
There we go. I'm out. See ya.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Are you sick of this gag? Yes or no? Let's go with yes first. Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
Sorry.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal...
Sorry, the audio from the game feeds into the mic all the time. Sorry if that's a problem. I don't know how to solve it. It's just a small problem, okay? Shut up.
conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not that.
Screw that. If you guys want to hear the full thing, play the freaking game for yourself on Steam. It's called the Panley Starable Ultra Deluxe.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
Turn to the right.
Days?
Give me the stinking bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Okay, because there's like a few endings that I want to get with the bucket this time. It's gonna be the bucket endings as soon as I can get myself on top of this stupid thing. Right, there we go. And jump out the window to the wall.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator.
Wait, shoot, I forgot to press no on the stick of this. I'll go back and get it. Unless I forget.
But here in the white void we are alone now, and for the first time I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gamhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket!
Is that a Toy Story reference? You are a bucket!
This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
What?
My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
Wait, no, wait, I looked away. I looked away from the screen. I didn't get to see the bucket. Like this, and like this, and like this. There we go, it's solved. Alright. You guys heard, you guys didn't hear me solving anything. You heard nothing.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean?
Let's go press
Stanley
no.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Go press no.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, he's not.
At first,
Oh.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure
Disgusting.
and its examination of
No, I'm not saying
structural
disgusting
narrative
to him.
tropes. So,
What he's saying ain't disgusting. It's just that I've done something that was disgusting and I didn't really mean to, and I'm sorry.
now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Last time I said yes, so let's do no.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you just played the other option, and now you come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Okay, I guess I'm stuck in the white void forever. I'm beginning the game again. There is something I have to do before since that I've restarted the game over completely fresh, I have to get all the little Stan Lorena figurines, the little collectible thingies. You guys know those? I have to get all those. If you guys want to know the locations on how to get those, either look up a video or watch my previous Panley Starable videos. So yeah, I'll go do that. Oh, hold on, wait, never mind.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Never mind, I guess. Wait, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, yeah, here's one of the locations. Find the rest yourself. Here's your three options you could do. You could either find them yourself. You could look up a video on like all Stanley figurine locations, whatever that is, or watch my previous Panley Starable videos. Those will give away the locations.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay, cool, thank you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get the rest of them. Figurine Finders Committee. Meeting today in the meeting room. Okay. So, if you go to the... Shut up. If you go into the meeting room with all the Stanley figurines, the whiteboard will give you the hints.
Into a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Looks like 4 through 7. Ha ha ha. Okay. So, yeah. Houston, we have a problem. I can't seem to get the game to finish. I'm going back, it's sending me back the opposite direction. And, yeah, and the door won't open. I'm clicking. So, like, what am I supposed to do? Do I have to do one of those hard restarts? What if I do... Well, actually, technically, this ain't a hard restart. Whoa, dang, I still see it. Oh, come on! Why? It, like, soft locks after that part.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a...
Oh, yeah, and of course, it's gonna give me more sliders. Say, how do you get the settings world champion achievement? Is it these sliders at the startup, or is it the settings? Ah. Okay. Let's use another. How is it accurate? Okay. So, let's see, does this work? I don't think it works. I'm stupid. I am so stupid. I could have clicked delete save data, delete all data, and restore. I could have done that. Why? I was just snooping around the settings until I saw that. I'm stupid. Yes, show subtitles because of you people being deaf. I'm stupid. It's the only way. Reverting to a fresh install. I spotted the odd one out. Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't collect all the what was the point? I'm just wasting my time here. You know what? We've already seen what all of this has. Just go check out the past videos or play it for yourself or something. I don't know. Let's just get out of here. Alright, here I am again. We're not gonna do the figurines this time. We're back here. So this is... Yeah, we've already seen it. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had sent...
Okay, so there's a couple of things I want to do with the bucket. I want to go to the broom closet since it has no stickers. And I want to go to the... I think I've already done the window to the wall. I've already done that. And what was the other one? Oh, I forgot. Whatever. I'll get the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
And what was the other thing that I was gonna do with the bucket? I forgot. I forgot.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Still trying to remember what I was gonna do. What I was gonna do. Yeah, whatever. Well, my recording stopped. Let's hope maybe I can patch the videos together. Alright, let's go through here.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you?
The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. No. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I've never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it. Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Yeah, there's a sticker.
There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hop, broom closet.
Now I remember what I was gonna do with the bucket. I remember the other ending that I was gonna do. I remember after the broom closet.
With all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of
I remember.
cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. Alright, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to snap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Alright, I'm gonna try not to delete the videos before it starts uploading. And if you are watching this, if you're seeing this, then that means I did it right.
I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs.
Sorry, I missed that. Run that by me again? No, you're not gonna do that? Okay. So,
Stepping in.
There, see, it works. You just gotta do it differently. Like how I did. I'm not gonna collect the stanguranurines anymore. Alright. Okay. Well. You are now leaving. Okay, let's keep pod bay. So let's just keep going up to 760. Yeah. 760 is where we need to be. Okay. Okay, goodbye. I'm just gonna go into the void where Baldi used to be. Where redcarhead95.exe sent him. No one makes Baldi mods anymore. No one does that anymore. Property of Stanley. Are you just gonna... Is Stanley caressing the bucket? I'm not touching anything. I'm just staring at my recording on my other monitor. Yeah, I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching anything. My hands are off the keyboard and mouse. Goodbye, bucket. Goodbye, bucket. Hey, yo, what's that phone ringing? Can I answer it?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Don't care, plus didn't ask, plus ratio, plus cope, plus teeth, plus mold, plus L, plus your mom, plus stay mad, plus these nuts, plus cry about it. Yeah, get wrecked. Where'd it... Oh yeah, that's right. I sent it out. Okay, so I think how I get to the epilogue is I just have to keep restarting the game, get through all the sliders. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And hopefully I unlock all of the sliders. Give me a second. Why, Steam? Why'd you gotta do that to me? Come on, more sliders, please. Please, more of those sliders. Please enter the current time. Oh yeah, it's almost... Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock at 12 and call it a day. Well, it's about to be 12 at the time of recording this. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see this screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. I'm clicking. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep restarting until it says, yeah, I'm done with the sliders. Just find me elsewhere. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Yeah, it's currently 12, but it told me to enter in my favorite time, so maybe I'll put in... 8 o'clock. Ah, your favorite time of the day. Or are you simply not giving me the... No, I put in my favorite time this time. How accurate. Oh yeah, 8 o'clock is very accurate. You know, yes, I got it. Yeah, okay, alright. So, let's restart it again. Quit the desktop, and then get back to Steam here. And then press play. Please don't crash Steam. It's gonna crash. Okay, no, it didn't. We're good. Developed by Crows. Written by Davey Redden. Narrated by Evan Brighting. Please adjust. I'm guessing this is the brightness. So it's barely visible. Now it looks barely visible. Looks barely visible to me. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. The dog is Agner. The cat is... I don't think you guys heard of this feller, but this is Agner, and this is Fard Cat. You guys never heard of Fard Cat. Because it's a cat. Please adjust the slide until the number 5 becomes the number 9. I'll have 2 number 9s. A number... Okay. Wait. Okay, never mind. Thought that... B. 9. Ha! Okay, I thought I would find some sort of Easter egg in there, but I guess not. Yeah, that's number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Hold on. There we go. Which 2 made-up words is the most appealing to you? Okoboinko or Scrumtush? This one. Although I kinda like Shbabish Monye or Kinikanako Son of Snick and Kink. Please don't adjust the slider. Alright, I won't. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What time? What is time anyway? Yes. Is there everything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. For some reason my brain can't help. Yes. Will you come back to visit me? Yes. Okay, let's quit again. And then launch it again. And yeah, let's hope this time I unlock the epilogue. The Bribri. What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You're right. I am a stupid idiot. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. And I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. Neither of us know what the time is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. If I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? Maybe that's the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Okay, is the epilogue there? Is it there, or am I stupid? Okay, wait, what if I restart it again? No. Okay, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Do I have to get all of the Stiggly Wigglies? Do I have to do that? Because if I collect all of them, then that's gonna, make the memory zone thing, and it's gonna get soft locked. And that's why I don't want to collect them, because it's going to get soft locked again. Okay, it's not there. So I'm assuming I have to, you know, get all the Stiggly Wigglies. Fine, I'll do them. Jeez. Jeez Louise, macaroni and cheese. Why?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, collect all the thingies.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Wait,
it.
what was the order that I did it? Because the order that I did it from that one previous video, it didn't get soft lock. So what was the order? Hey, wait. There's something right there. Whatever, I'll go keep collecting Stanley in the exact order that doesn't get me soft locked again. Alright, I collected the last one. Now it's restart. See if that does anything. Hopefully we don't get soft locked again.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figures. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
And won't you please not soft lock my game next time? I've done all of this work. Please don't. I'm scared. Scared it's gonna get soft locked again.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stan.
Oh, 7 of 6. I just went beyond the limit.
And here was the second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Alright.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Wait, this is where I got soft locked. I'm not falling for that again. Nope. That's where I got soft locked. Nope. I'm going this way. I'm getting it wrong on purpose. I know that's the third one I got, but nope, I'm not going that way again. Alright? Screw that way.
The warehouse was the 4th place you found a fig-andy, not the 3rd.
I don't care. I don't want to get soft locked again.
Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If there were...
I got it wrong on purpose so I don't get soft locked. Okay, that's the exact area where I got soft locked again. I was about to eat my whatever.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a figure in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in.
Oh yeah, I remember the pink room. Oh yeah, yeah, the very cool looking pink room.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else. And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other, except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like. And then there was no more, because we caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Okay. Oh, I paused it on the loading screen.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels. Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Too bad you can't remember
and here's where
Too bad you can't remember the color pink.
I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yeah. Wait, am I gonna get soft locked here? Please open up that door.
Yes,
if you don't open up this door,
video.
Thank you. Thank you for not soft locking on me again. Please.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Alright, let's take a right. Right over here.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Every time whenever I reach a door, I'm scared it's gonna get soft locked. Yeah, good riddance to that room. Because I got soft locked in there.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too.
Yes, the Figuranuary.
Wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
Yes, I'm going.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Wait, what? Oh. Wait.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on.
Look, I actually saved my jumps this time.
I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look out. Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Which door I go through?
And before everything else, there was your office.
My office. That was my office.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
It was black. The void. The void came before the office.
I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling the story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh my god, Stanley Parable lore! Oh my god! Okay, here we go. Wait, it's... okay. Oh, impatient there. Now, is there... did I unlock the epilogue? Yes, I did. Okay, epilogue. Okay, because I did something wrong in the epilogue. It's okay, we all make mistakes. So... okay. Many years later. Okay. Because there's something I want to do here. And I think it's the right thing to do. So I think what you have to do... is go through all the sliders, and then find all the figurines and then yeah, you pretty much unlock the epilogue. Actually, wait, do you need to do all the sliders in order to unlock it? Whatever. Alright. And then there's this. Here's the I'm assuming this is the escape pod where Stanley sent the bucket down, and then yeah, there it is. Still has the stickers on it, but that's okay because we've already shown how to get stickers on your bucket. What if there's like a unlockable in the game where it's like a a bucket customizer where it customizes your bucket. Like you can change it like red or green or blue or something. Like that would just be unlockable. Like what if they added that into the game? Okay, here we go. Take down there, go down there. Okay. Alright. Now one of these buttons say Stanley. Okay, so it's not those. Okay, I think it's... No, it's not that. There it is. This one says Stanley. That one says Stanley. And then here are all the... Wait. That looks like more than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait, that's 5 right there, and that's 8. Wait, is that 8? Yeah, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 26 out of 6. Alright. And we drop down here. Alright. Hello again. It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise. What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Drag it through the mud and back. And the people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard, in fact. Let me show you. Together we're gonna make the Panley Starable 3! It's simple. All we need to do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also need a dumb subtitle for the game, something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some random words together and make a new title for our game. Okay, so how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Since I can't decide, excuse me, DIY Dice Factory, can I borrow this? Thank you. I just got this dice from the DIY Dice Factory, and it's gonna decide for me. 3. 1, 2, 3. Danger of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Danger of fight. Confirm. Stanley Parable 3. Danger of fight. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you start the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll be just the same content recycled again and again and again with the new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it. But I want you to have a say as well. Yeah, let's do it. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put some faith into my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. been bothering me. Let's fix it. Right there, the achievement machine is all fixed. See, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're gonna keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral it in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. Please adjust the slider. Thank you. Please enjoy the Panley Starable. Alright guys, welcome to the Panley Starable 3, Danger of Fight. With a car. Alright. Yeah, welcome to the Panley Starable 3.
This is the story.
Alright. Let's go!
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed and... Oh! New content? What does that mean, new content?
Okay. This time with the bucket.
Hello, and thank you for playing The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, The Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay.
Wait, Stanley. I've just now realized that bucket you're holding, it's the bucket I've been working on for my sequel. How did you get your hands on it? Isn't this the preview to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no sense at all.
Yeah, I know. Nothing makes sense in the world.
Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel?
Probably
I don't remember
not.
doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
Alright. I'm gonna save...
Alright, let's see. It's the jump circle?
I'm gonna save my jumps this time. We already know how it works, but this time I'm gonna save my jumps, not use them all up like a stupid idiot.
The giant door, did you see them already?
I'm not gonna use up all my jumps like it's my first day on planet Earth.
Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still developing them. They're not even close to finished. How did they look when you saw them? Were they captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything that a sequel to Stanley Parable could possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game? Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes, you carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you. Clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, 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 I win.
Oh, okay. Let's take the bucket with me this time and also do some different stuff in the thing, in that one area.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Yeah, it's this way. Here we go, man! Alright.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Alright, let's go to the bucket. Alright, yeah, I'm taking the bucket with me this time.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
I didn't know buckets were explosive.
Stanley! Oh, thank God, I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Well, rip my bucket, I guess. Now, where's the good old jump circle? Where's that? Alright, well, the infinite hole. I also want to go to the infinite hole. Oh yeah, and the achievement. There's so much stuff that I want to do here. So much to do, so much to see. Well, I don't know the lyrics.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
And then it gives you, the test achievement. Please ignore. Test achievement description. Replace this. That's the achievement that it gives you. That's how you get that achievement.
As you can see, the machine is not working yet. So, well, wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, and you know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Y'all should have told me if there was actually a jump circle, like, in the game. Alright. Yeah, I've yet to find the jump circle that was actually in the game, so you kind of lied about that. What else? Oh, yes, the infinite...
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation.
Let me talk.
And long-term franchise.
Let me talk. There's the infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite fall. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games is a leap.
Here we go.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Nah, I don't want to.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's
what the heck?
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to walk up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Press G.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
All right. Now let's see. Think I've done everything. I've already done the gym. I've already done that one. What cause did you have to destroy the entire multiverse? Where did you obtain such reckless disregard?
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on?
Actually, let's quit to menu. Let's go to the menu. So yeah, there's Panley, Starable 3, Danger of Fight. What cost did you have to destroy the entire multiverse? Where did you obtain such reckless
This is
the existence of all that exists.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And most important question of all, which one of us is the real Jim?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot. In his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Does it only work for the bucket? How do you... Like, I... touch that thing.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor. But in his eagerness to prove...
How? I've seen people jump off there and they survived. Am I just stupid? Maybe I am. Alright, yeah, what about the bucket? I've tested it out like several times. Tested. I've tried it out several times.
Through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
I've tried it out.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him...
I forgot what I was gonna say. Thanks a lot for you interrupting me.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was no... Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the...
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true. You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive. Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked. No, stop. Look there on the wall, you see? There's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think...
Now it's time for a game of Is This a Bucket? Where you, the viewer, will guess whether the item in front of you is a bucket. And you have to guess within 10 seconds. If you need more time, pause the video. So, yeah. So, item 1. Is this a bucket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... this is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Alright. Item 2. Is this a bucket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... It is a 3D printed replica of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Alright, moving on. Item 3. Is this a bucket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... this is a bucket. Alright. Item 4. Is this a bucket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... this is a tractor, not a bucket. Alright. Alright, next item. Item 5. Is this a bucket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... this is a bucket. Alright, next item. Item 6. Is this a bucket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... both. Both answers were correct. Trick question. Gotcha. Next item. Item 7. Is this a bucket? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is... correct. This is air, not a bucket. Thank you for tuning into a special episode of Is This a Bucket? Tune in next. You guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. And yeah, this is the last video that I'm going to tell you to check out the Corruption movie, because it's officially premiered. So yeah. What did I say? If you want to see the Shorts channel or the Discord server, it's down in the description. So yeah. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.